Very excited about hearing this. I know when you see these students, you see this Bullard 6th grade band. When I look at them, I look at it as a really big freshman class for the Bullard High School Panther Marching Band. But my name is Gary Jordan. I'm a high school band director, director of bands, and director of fine arts for Bullard ISD. And I'd like to welcome you to tonight's concert. This is our first concert in our series. We'll have the 6th grade band tonight. Next Tuesday, right here, will be the middle school bands. And then next Thursday will be the high school symphonic band and jazz band playing for you for next Thursday on the 13th. So again, without any further ado, I'd like to welcome the Bullard Intermediate School 6th grade band and their conductor for tonight, Miss Samantha Clendenny. That was Holiday Sampler, and when we passed this out, I asked the students that, have you ever been to a restaurant? And most of them said yes. And I said, well, you ever ordered a sampler? And they said yes. And I said, what is it? And they said, well, that's a little bit of each thing. And I said, well, that's what this is. You'll play about 2 measures of one song, then you're going to change songs. So don't play that 2 measures and think you're going to finish the song. So they did a great job on Holiday Sampler. Good job, man. And it's also a lot of fun having our first full band rehearsal yesterday, because we have light instrument classes and they don't get to see each other across. We do 2 periods, and we'll have divided 4 ways for 2 periods, so they don't get to see each other. So yesterday was the first time they got to play together. We set up chairs in the gym and had our first rehearsal full band, and it's kind of fun because they say, oh, I didn't know you were in the band. And so they got to play together. So this is our second time to play together. And next they're going to play Santa's in the House. And then a piece like they just played, where the different sections play different parts, is the first time to start playing a real band piece. Because when they started in their book, everybody plays the same note, everybody plays it together. But when they get the band arrangements, people are playing different parts of the song, and that's the first time they get to play a band piece where every instrument has their own part. So great job on that. The next is a little bit more difficult piece, but a fun piece, Gingerbread Men on Parade. Another great job, band. Right now, we're going to let you hear each section play individually. And of course, I enjoy teaching high school band and middle school band, but sixth grade band's a lot of fun because you get to go from they don't know how to open the horn case to them doing their first concert. So that's a lot of fun. Teach them how to open the case, how to put the horn together properly, how to hand position on the horn. Then you work for a long time on embouchure, and then you start with tone production, and then teach them all the music that they have to play and the different articulations and styles. So it's a lot of fun working with sixth grade. So you see a big improvement, and I know you probably experienced those first sounds at home. And sorry about that. But they're doing a great job, aren't they? Before I have them play by themselves, I want to introduce my band staff, and they can either come up here or wherever they are, they can wave. But each day, we teach different instruments. I teach the trumpets, and I have 26 trumpets, and they do a great job. I'm very proud of them. Miss Glendini teaches the flutes, the oboes, and the clarinets. And clarinets win this year because we have over 30 clarinets, so I call it my army of clarinets. And I need a lot of clarinets, so that's great. Clarinets in the band are like the violins of an orchestra, and we need lots of clarinet players. And then Mr. Warren back here 7th grade band director. Mr. Warren teaches the low brass, trombones, baritones, and tubas, the heavy artillery of the band. And then Mr. Murray teaches saxophones, French horns, and percussion. All right, and I'm just very thankful for having just an outstanding staff, and they do a wonderful job in every class that they teach at the intermediate, middle school, and high school. Now we're going to let you hear each section play. They're going to start out with the whole band playing together, then each section is going to play, and then they're going to finish with everybody playing together again. Good job, man. I think we can move into high school right now. Okay, I want you to see each one of those sections. Flutes and oboes, stand up. That's our flute and oboe. Okay, the Army of Clarinets. Key rows. Okay, the saxophones. And the trumpets. And the French horns. And the trombone section, slide trombone. And the baritones. And the bottom sounds of the band, the tuba section. And our percussion section. One of the probably most difficult jobs each year is deciding what instrument each person's going to play, because you've got to have every instrument or you don't have a band. So it's a very difficult job, and we're very fortunate that we got a great instrumentation in this band, very good instrumentation. And thank you, parents, for allowing your students to play the instrument that they're playing and supporting them through them. I'm supposed to let you know right now that they need you to go out to the silent auction and see if you... It's a very fun piece, nice little fanfare for a band, and they did a great job on that. Next we're going to play a fun piece called Stomping on the Housetop.
I like that.
did a great job on that. I want to, before we play our last number, I just want to thank you very much for allowing your student to be in the band. Of course, being the high school band director, I think is very important. Teaches something a lot of people don't know how to do, and that's read music, for number one, count rhythm patterns, and play a band instrument. And also a lot of discipline to be able to sit in their chair with 2 feet flat on the floor and sit straight and do that for a solid hour. I'm sure they do that at home all the time. And really appreciate you very much allowing them to be in the band program, and hope that one thing as a high school band director, I get to teach students for 7 years from grades 6 through 12. And those seniors, when they graduate, it means a lot to me because I've had contact with them for 7 straight years and get to know them and their families, and I really appreciate that. And I'd like to recognize you right now. If you are a parent of somebody on stage, would you please stand and remain standing for me? Thank you, parents, for your support. And please remain standing. If you're a grandparent of anybody on stage, would you please stand up?
You're a kid.
All right. If you're a relative of anybody on stage, would you please stand up? If you know anybody on stage, would you please stand up? If you're not standing, I'm not sure why you're here, but we are glad that you are here tonight to support the band. Thank you you may be seated, and thank you so much for being supporting our band program here. Hope to see you back Tuesday night with the middle school bands and Thursday night with the high school symphonic and jazz bands. We're going to close with our last number, first time to play a march, First Christmas March.
I might have put in the high school band.
I know.
Bring her another lesson. Bring it to her another lesson. I should see the high school kid.
I
I'm gonna have each row stand, be a good time to take a picture or whatever, so you can see them a little bit better. First row, would you please stand? That's including Coco. All right, the second row, which is all clarinets. Okay, and the third row, which is clarinets and saxophones. And the fourth row, which is trumpets and French horns.
Oh yeah,
Trumpet!
And the fifth row, which is trombones, baritones, and tubas. And percussion, since you're always hidden back there, why don't you come out here on stage in the front? This is our percussion section.
Yeah, with the little band, I think.
All right. We're going to dismiss them by instruments so there won't be such a